this time. A little different than last time. So you'll start off by tracing vertebrates. Vertebrates. You can trace vertebrates with markers when it's your turn. Great. And I'm going to put a little cloud around it because this is the title of our whole poster. Vertebrates. Vertebrates are a group of animals. I'm going to write that right here on the line. They are animals that have any guesses? Vertebrates are all animals that have Elijah, what's your guess? No. No other guesses? Noah?
I'm guessing vertebrates have a baby.
Good guess. No, it's backbone. Vertebrates are animals that have a backbone because some animals, believe it or not, do not have a backbone.
Like bugs.
Like, I think we read like the animal in here, like a coral reef. That spongy looking thing, the brain looking thing. No backbone. So vertebrates are animals that do have a backbone, and there are these different categories of them. So everybody say vertebrates.
Vertebrates.
Everybody say backbone.
Backbone.
It's your back. You feel those bumps in the middle of your back? Your spine is your backbone. So are we vertebrates?
Yes.
Yes. If we didn't have a backbone, we'd be like a blob on the floor.
Yeah.
Our backbone keeps us standing up tall. It allows us to sit straight. If we didn't have it, we'd be just like mush. Yes? Yes. I'm going to move on to the first category of vertebrates. You see it there. It starts with an A. It is amphibians.
What are they?
I'm about to tell you. I'm going to put a box around it. And I'm going to draw an example of an amphibian right on top of the title. Okay, it's kind of difficult, so bear with me. I'm going to try my best here. Don't distract me. I need peace and quiet for my art. Okay. No. Listen. Back the artist. Okay, I tried my best. It's a frog. Okay, so an example of an amphibian, one example is a froggy. So amphibians, this part should have been a little bit more bumpy. I guess it got kind of too flat. That's okay. Okay, amphibians live in land and water. So they don't just have one location. For example, and well, actually, no, that's not an example. Snake, very good. Frogs, they are born in the water because they're eggs, and then they're tadpoles and they swim around and then they move to the land. Yeah, turtles. There we go. Yes.
A rainforest.
We're talking about animals here. Amphibians have no scales. And they also have moist skin. Kind of like slimy. It looks slimy a little bit. They are cold-blooded. That means that their blood inside of their bodies are much colder than other animals, such as us. We have very warm blood inside of us. We are warm-blooded. Amphibians also go through this is a very long word, so I'm going to have to squeeze it in small right here. Metamorphosis. That just means that when it was born, when a frog is born, it's an egg, and it turns, when it hatches, who knows what comes out of the egg? I mean, a tadpole. Does a tadpole look like a frog? No. That's the metamorphosis part. It changes from something totally different, like a tadpole, into this totally different looking creature, a frog, but it's the same animal. That's metamorphosis. So think about another animal that could be an amphibian. Get it in your brain. This is going to be the moving parts because we've been sitting for a little bit. In a moment, you're going to spread out and pretend to be that amphibian that you thought of.
Wait, what?
So we've got frog for sure. What else could we be?
Squirrel.
Well, snakes have scales. Maybe some types of snake. Maybe a sea snake. Salamander. Yeah. Okay, you ready? So spread out and act like you're amphibian. Ribbit. Wow, Chelsea, that's oh, you know from a song. Good job. Good job, amphibians. Get back to your spots. I'm an amphibian. Nice job being an amphibian. That's a fun word to say. Amphibian. Whoa. Okay, let's move on to our next type of vertebrate. A vertebrate is a what again? Animal with a jaw. Very good, John. Animals that have a backbone. Okay, let's move on to reptiles. Reptiles. Okay. Whoops. Sorry. I'm about to tell you. Okay, I'm gonna draw a really. Yes, please don't distract the artist and be rude about my art skills. Okay, so reptiles. They are also cold-blooded. I shouldn't hear any other noises now. They have dry, scaly skin. So that's a little bit different than the amphibians because the amphibians kind of look wet. And although snakes do look kind of slimy and wet, they're actually, when you touch them,
Really
dry. They just, yeah, if you've ever touched a snake's skin, it's dry. It's not slimy. Let's see. Every reptile except, so there's an exception, excluding, that means not including. Snakes have two, ignore please, it's not helping. Have two sets of legs and 5 toes on each leg. So although a snake is a reptile, not all reptiles look like a snake because most of them have 2 sets of legs, which means like 4. Kind of like that Komodo dragon we saw yesterday in the picture. That's it. And reptiles also breathe. No. Breathe through
Their nose. Their tongue. Their tongue.
their lungs.
The lungs.
They breathe through their lungs. Like us. So now think of a reptile.
I got you.
Yeah, one for us, John?
I got
Elijah?
I got two. I got a Komodo dragon and a crocodile.
Yes.
Baby.
Jenny?
Komodo
Komodo dragon. Okay, so spread out carefully and you can act like the reptile. Okay, reptiles, slither back to your spots.
Oh,
Or crawl.
not a reptile.
Come on, Danny, get there quick. Okay, reptiles, nicely done. Let's take a look closely at amphibians and reptiles. These two types of animals are the animals I get confused the most because they're kind of similar. Look at the description. What is something that they have in common? Something that's similar about amphibians and reptiles. Jake, both cold-blooded. Anything else? Anthony?
They have like
Yeah, their skin kind of looks a little bit similar, like snake skin and frog skin kind of look similar, even though snake skin is just dry and amphibians have moist skin. How are they different? How would you be able to tell that an amphibian's an amphibian and a reptile's reptile? Noah?
Oh, two things. One, you switch like moist when it says moist there. You said moist to reptiles. and-
Oh, because reptile skin sometimes looks moist, like a snake, but it is actually dry when you touch it.
Oh.
Come on quietly, like a third grader, please.
Why they're different
Oh, yeah, what's another difference?
is because amphibians have the metamorphosis
Metamorphosis?
and reptiles they don't really have.
True, like they just come out, snakes, when they come out of their eggs, they look like little snakes.
Like you.
But amphibians, not so much. Okay, let's move on to the next type of vertebrate. Would be birds. Birds. Birds are a whole category. Okay, so I'm gonna try to draw a bird. I need ultimate silence for this bird drawing to come out. Thank you. Shh. Don't make fun of him. Wow. No. Maybe I'll go like this. All right. So judgmental. Okay, so birds obviously have feathers, as we know. Oh, wait. Oh, that was actually for reading group because it was just one ring. Who's supposed to be there right now?
Maybe that.
Oh, they're not here. Okay. Feathers. And they also have wings. Birds are different because they are warm. What? Both absent. Warm-blooded. Birds lay eggs, as you know. And they also take care of their young, which means babies, of their young until they can hunt for food. And of course, fly. Some animals, Elijah, over here. Oh, I was wondering, would you mind closing the door? I think it's still distracting. Birds take care of their babies until they can fly and hunt for food on their own. But some animals have their babies and they're like, bye. You got to go figure it out on your own. I know. I was watching on National Geographic about manta rays. I think it's a manta ray or a stingray, something, an animal that looks like that. And when it just has its baby, it expects its baby to take care of itself right away. It doesn't take care of it at all. So birds, though, are kind of like humans because humans also take care of their babies until they can take care of themselves. So birds are loving towards their yes.
I learned from a book once about a lizard
Mhm.
that once they're born, they already know it.
Right. So some animals are like that. They don't need to be taught.
I would guess 2 animals that the parents just say bye.
What?
The poison dart frog.
You think so?
Yeah, because
But
they just
remember?
carry it there.
Oh, it carries it. Yeah, I was gonna say it carries it. But maybe after that, it's just like, okay, you gotta take care of yourself.
And the scorpion.
Maybe. Yeah. I'm not sure though. Do you know that for sure? Oh, you're just guessing. Okay. Okay, so think of the bird, think of a bird in your head. Elijah, wear your clothes the right way. Take it down. It's like after this break, we forgot how to act as school. Okay, so get your bird in your head. If your bird that you're gonna be is gonna make some noise. Yes, ma'am. Okay, ready? Spread out. You can act like your bird. What kind of bird is that? Yeah. No, makes me want to. Okay, birds, fly back to your spot. Fly back to your spot. Oh, sorry. And if you were a bird that couldn't fly, just waddle. Okay, tell me what kind of bird you were, Elijah.
Penguin.
Penguin. Danny.
Hummingbird.
Max.
Eagle.
John. You know what? When I went to Kauai, there's chickens everywhere. They're just wild. They run around. I didn't see any pigs. Jackson, what bird was he? He was a parrot. Mhm. A falcon, does he? A what? A blue jay. Jason? Penguin. Yeah. Gabriel?
Oh, me, I was a turkey.
Turkey.
Look at
No one.
me.
Penguin. Olivia? Which is what? Oh, Chelsea. Wow, a transformation. Addie, a blue jay. Noel,
A crow and
a crow.
two people.
Jade.
Penguin.
Okay, ready for our next category?
Yeah.
Fishies. Okay, voices off in 3, 2. You can make more noises when you get to the end. But right now, I'm gonna try to draw a really beautiful fish, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna try. See the fish take shape right in front of your eyes. Shh. Yeah, I'm actually getting a little irritated with you. Can you get it together? That's a fancy fish. Thank you. Look at that guy. Okay, so fish live. Do you need those popsicle sticks that we haven't tried in a little while? Oh, okay. Live / breathe underwater. Okay, they also lay eggs. They are cold-blooded. They breathe through. Does anybody know what those special things are that they breathe through? Not lungs. Sophia. Very good. They breathe through gills. If you ever have the chance to see a fish up close, maybe at like the aquarium or something, you can, if you look right here, like on the sides of them, you see these things go like, they're kind of like giant nostrils, I guess, but they're actually gills, and they do not connect to lungs. They don't connect to lungs because they're underwater. If we or any animals who had lungs, if water got inside of them, we couldn't breathe because there would be water in there instead of air. But fish don't have lungs. That's how they can survive underwater. So they breathe through their gills and their fins. They have fins that help them swim instead of like legs or something like that. They've got fins. Yes, Noel.
All the other animals, no, maybe except the amphibians, are not like the fish do. They do not breathe.
Very good. So fish are the biggest difference out of all the categories so far, because they're in the water and none of the others are so far. Okay, so pick a type of fish in your head.
Got it.
And fish are pretty quiet creatures, so this should sound like an aquarium. Elijah?
I got one.
Okay, I didn't ask for you to tell me it yet. I'm gonna ask for you to show me it, and then you can tell me after. Ready, fish? It should sound really quiet. Fishies swim back or flop back, since we don't have any water here. Flop back to spots. Tell me what kind of fish you were, Jade.
A mermaid.
I wouldn't consider him a mermaid. Luna.
A clownfish.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. Noel?
Clownfish.
Oh. Anthony.
A bass.
Ooh, nice. Jason.
A fish on land.
That's funny, Jason. John?
A basket shop.
Oh. Does he? Okay.
Brown fish.
Dex.
What are those fish with the light? Piranha.
I don't know what this is called, but I know it's exactly what you're talking about. Chelsea's? Nolan? Max? Eddie? Wait, but is a blue whale a fish?
No,
No, blue whale is not a fish. I will reveal its category in just a moment. Well, I just
I never had chalk.
have you? It's not a fish. Okay, Mia. Cool. Okay, ready for the last category? Here we go. Gabriel, you ready to focus? Last category of vertebrates. Mammals. Okay, let me draw my mammal for you. I gotta kind of shrink it because I went overboard with the reptiles. Gabriel, focus. I'm about to tell you all about it. Mia, spin around. What are you doing? That's actually not even your spot, is it? It's a polar bear. His claw got kind of weird, but that's a polar bear. Okay, so mammals are warm-blooded. So we are mammals. We've got very warm blood.
Yeah.
Our blood is usually, well, our inside is usually like 96 degrees. That's pretty warm. Most of them, not all, but most, have fur or hair. So we, look, mammals also have teeth. Mammals give live birth. That means it does not have an egg. Mammals have babies that are just babies. They don't come out of an egg. And lastly, mammal mothers nurse their babies with milk. So whales, surprisingly, are mammals.